Hey everyone, good morning and welcome back to Renowned Explorers More to Explore. My name is Rooster and we have just returned from our expedition to the Andes, which is a new expedition in the expansion and I definitely recommend you check that one out. Even though it's not the one we will be continuing on from right now, but it was remarkably similar, so don't feel too bad about missing out on that one. I will go briefly over what the differences are. I don't think we're interested in any jobs in Africa, although we may actually unlock both of the shops for free in the research trees over here. So I may just go for Timbuktu anyway, in case we want it. We really don't need that. We are just going for Berlin anyway. And if we're changing from Berlin, then I think it will be for the one that will give us discovery. So I don't think it's too relevant, unfortunately. Let's go for New Orleans, because we are actually... yeah, we are more speech focused than we are attack focused. So let's go for that. And of course check our research trees. We definitely want to finish up nature science here, so we're definitely going to do that. In case of doubt, not really. Let's go for study. And the origin of species 2. That's really nice. Okay. So definitely want to unlock an additional tree right now. We could go for bonus from encounters and then go the devious path. We're not going to have a diplomat spend insight on campaign anyway, and we're not going to have an archaeologist either, I'm afraid. Did we have an archaeologist perk? No, we did have a naturalist perk, which we threw on Charles over here. Oh, something we did want to do is give the compass over here to Charles, although I may be wrong about that. I don't exactly remember what we were doing. We could also, since our gold income is also actually quite decent, focus on engineering here, because we have a decent rogue, as well as a decent rogue only. Let's see. The difference would be plus collect when a rogue succeeds on the adventure wheel. I think that's going to be more worthwhile than, for example, this one, of which we have none. This one, which will not be useful at all, and this one, which is actually rather marginal. Although we could definitely go for the left side of this tree, which is not awful. I might even consider that. But let's go for engineering first. I think that's going to be the most useful to us at this point. Research from collect is going to be pretty good, and bonus research from study as well. Then we go for the bonus supply capacity, and the bonus treasure would be really nice to get. I'm not too concerned about the equipment, although we might as well just finish this research tree here by just spending some insight right now. That means we definitely want to make Harry a level 3 rogue at this point, so let's give him stealing. And also let's change up our gear to give this thing to Charles over here. So Charles can be more of a survivalist at this point. Let's quickly check our treasures just to give ourselves a reminder what we were doing, which is going to be kind of important. At the end of each expedition for each level of survivalist, it doesn't really matter where he is from. Plus 3 study on survivalist spins whenever Charles makes a spin. Let's see, bonus when devious, bonus from study, and then we have some entourage members. Dynamo, bonus for nature challenge, and bonus for when a survivalist succeeds. Okay, so we definitely want to have a survivalist thing on everyone if possible, but this is going to be okay. Let's check out our entourage now, which is going to be quite important also. Did we want... Well, we don't mind the research from collect. That's actually going to be more relevant than the other way around. That's going to be quite a nice contributor, I think. Also, bonus diplomat, bonus hunting, collect from nature. That's not bad at all. But we aren't actually earning that much status, so we should be careful about how we are spending this. Will be more useful than the archaeologist, I think, because we're not really focusing. Actually, the bonus study token is going to be worth much more than the bonus collect token. So that is actually something to consider. Although this would give us a survivalist perk for Anna, which is a little strange. Or we could get an archaeologist perk for purposes of this one. So we can make someone who isn't already a naturalist. Charles is already a naturalist, so we can give an archaeologist perk to Harry, so he can also benefit from that bonus. And the alternative would be to, let's see, whenever a survivalist succeeds, right? Oh, and would also give us +4. No, it's not this one. Oh, it's the entourage member here. Vigilante. Whenever a survivalist. Oh, it's a level 2 survivalist. Oh, so we kind of want to give an extra survivalist perk too. This is a level 5 now, so he may just want to buy an extra trinket to give Harry his extra thing. That might be worthwhile. Yes, I like that. So either I think hard decisions, guys, don't blame me. Don't shoot me, please. Bonus collect, this is not all that important actually, although also not all that expensive, so it might be fine. I'm not going to spend for another upgrade yet, I think. So let's see, we can get either bonus collect for nature challenge or bonus study for cultural challenge, and then one bonus archaeologist whenever Harry succeeds on the adventure wheel, or let's see, bonus when one of these two succeeds, right? I think giving the archaeologist perk to Harry is going to be more beneficial here, as well as the better bonus of the two, I think. Yes, let's go for that. I'm a little puzzled right now. There's so many choices, and I have no idea which one is going to be the right one. But I have a feeling that's going to be correct. I keep clicking the wrong buttons here. Let's see. We could also upgrade and see if we get a better specialist. Let's actually do that. Bonus study for wits, bonus campaign for wits. That's not going to be too relevant. Bonus collect for cultural. All not that amazing. Let's upgrade this one and see whether it's a worthwhile one. Ooh, bonus for engineer. I really like this, although yes, please. I would really appreciate another engineer perk. That would go a long way of improving our chances, and this is going to be a much more relevant one than the other two, I think. So let's give another engineer perk to Anna here. Let's teach her combustion. And then see if we have any leftovers after we complete this tree. Ooh, that's going to be really expensive though. I would say 925 in total. Let's see if we can do that. We get a lot of stuff from spending insight here though, so we could be okay. Let's see how much we get here. We have got quite the amount of bonuses from. That's pretty insane actually. Okay, let's grab this one. And then repeat process. Yep. And let's see how far we can get. We can buy at least one more specialist, so that's neat. And how much would the next... Yeah, I think we're spending insight until we can finish that tree. That's going to be beneficial, I think. Which will cost us about 500, I think. I haven't checked, but we'll see soon enough. We're getting quite the amazing amount of research here. So I'm not that worried about being able to make that. There we go. It's exactly 500, it seems. And it is. Okay, so let's unlock the final shop. Yeah, so we basically did the inside. We unlocked that shop for nothing, but there was nothing to be gained from the inside thing anyway. That is seriously the first time I've unlocked engineering entirely. That's pretty crazy, actually. Okay, so we can buy 2 more entourage members, which we probably just should do right now. A bonus campaign for solving devious. It's not that relevant, but I'll get it anyway. And a bonus collect for devious, which is a nice bonus. I don't mind. Any other entourage members which we should keep in mind? Yes, yes indeed. These 2 are not that relevant. But either the dervish or the janissary is going to be pretty good. We can't afford any helpers. Maybe we should have focused on helpers instead of spending them on useless. No offense, Lady Vaduva, but you're not going to be all that relevant, I'm afraid. So the dervish could still be pretty good, but I think we'll focus on that later. Let's check the shops and then get going. Probably want to first check for bonus engineering perks, I think. And bonus naturalist, I think we don't have that naturalist perk. Is that important? I keep forgetting stuff like this. Level 3 engineer, level 3 rogue, I think we've got that sorted. Yes, we do. And then we've got the... this is not going to be more relevant than it already is, unless we give Anna a lot of no, not at all. It's not going to be relevant at all. So that's fine. Neither are these. Naturalist engineer doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Okay. Entourage members give us level 2 or 5 survivalist. So if you can get to 5 survivalist, that's important. Are we level 5 survivalist here? Yes, we are. And getting Harry to level 2 is going to be relevant. So we want 1 additional survivalist perk. Not relevant, level 2 or 5 engineer. So bringing Anna to level 5 engineer is also important. So 1 engineering perk we want and 1 survivalist perk. I think we're going to be able to do that, but I can't remember in which shops I can find those things. I don't have infinite money to spend on unlocking every single thing. There's already an engineering perk here, so if I remember correctly, there should be another engineering perk over here. There's a rogue perk and a survivalist perk, that's pretty good. The mood will never be pleasant, though. I could just check my notes to be perfectly fair, but let's just see if I'm missing anything here. That's actually not all that good. Diplomat customs, we could get Charles up to... we forgot to check our treasures, which could also be relevant. Let's see, we want as much levels of survivalist as possible. Highest level survivalist, but that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, I think we just unlock the last level of this shop here. There's the Binox, so that's Pilot and Tinkerer. That will give Anna piloting, so that's good enough. And +1 movement is not irrelevant either. It's hellishly expensive, but I'll go with it. It's going to be worth it in the long run, I think. Then we need 1 survivalist perk for Mr. over here. Barometer? Whatever you want to call it. We can't give him cooking, so the cooking pot is out of the question. So I think we're just going to give him a compass. We'll resist enraged. I guess that's sorta useful. We'll just give him an additional compass, and then we've got our trinkets sorted. We might want to consider giving... No, this is going to be fine. Does Harry need any Well, he could use a Beguiler perk thing, I guess. So let's check the main shop. Upgrades. Upgrades. That's kind of expensive, but then we can buy the Incredible Rose, which is actually kind of nice. I don't think we'll need it for the next expedition, though. Maybe give him some Quick Thinker, because that's actually... Let's check where we're going first. It's probably going to be Emerged Island, just for the research opportunities. That means cultural and nature challenges. So if I remember correctly, cultural challenges would include archaeologist and diplomat. We don't have an archaeologist. We do have a diplomat. He's not particularly great at what he's doing, no offense, Charles. But that shouldn't matter. And nature challenges would include... This is a nice cheat sheet, by the way. So nature challenge, cultural challenge, technique challenge, and wits challenge. And you can check those skills right over here. So we would need survivalist, athlete, naturalist. Survivalist, we've got covered. We might just grab an athlete perk for Harry here. Can we check the shop, please? Yes, that would be nice. Or we could just buy some proper gear. For example, an armor slot and a better weapon for Charles. That might not be a horrible idea. Maybe I'm focusing too much on the trinkets anyway. Probably true. Let's be honest here. Probably true. So would like to focus on his armor a little bit. I think I would like that. Maybe everyone's armor actually. I'm getting 112. For selling those, maybe just focus on one thing at a time, though. Adventure armor is slightly cheaper than the other armor pieces. That always catches me off guard. It's kind of odd. Plus 25 armor's pretty sweet, though. How about we just change this and we give Harry some proper armor? I think I kind of like that idea. Yes, and we sell the decent book here and we get something better. Ooh, let's first check before we buy. Try before you buy, of course. That's not going to be enough, which is a little awkward. And he's kind of good enough as is. It's not too impressive with his 29, but it's the same as Anna, and I'm kind of okay with having a little balance here. It makes it easier to calculate stuff. I can't get up to 320, so I think this will be okay. It's not particularly exciting. I could just sell some armor. How about I sell the good armor and then get him a weapon? That's dangerous. That's dangerous thoughts. But I think I like it. Then I can sell the book for a master book. Okay, let's do that. That's dangerous thinking, but I think I prefer this approach. Let's go. We have deliberated long enough. I'm always spending too long, and I will include a link to skip this phase for those of you that are inclined to be bored with me rambling and rambling and rambling about this sort of stuff. Emerged Island, we know this place. So shouldn't need to spend too long on checking out new encounters and everything. I should have brought at least... no, I think I'm confusing things with the Caribbean. Okay, Voodoo Pirates. Let's check it out. Let's see if we can still beat these guys. Because I have been neglecting my armor somewhat. Well, my equipment. I've been neglecting my equipment a little bit in favor of getting all the juicy perks. And that might break me up at some point, but we can just get a really good stun on all these guys and then they can do exactly nothing. So all is probably well in the world. How is... Oh, he's gotten hit with a blow dart. That's unfortunate. Does that really do nothing? Oh, these guys just have decent armor, don't they? Yes they do. Only this one does not. And it shows. Okay, they don't have that great a speech defense, so if Charles would, for example, to do... Our attack looks really weak right now. For some odd reason. For some odd reason, our attack looks really weak. This is a nice start, and perhaps we can just take down Miss Blowdart over here. Does that work? We can still move back there, right? Yes, yes we can. Can we take down Miss Blowdart here? Probably not in one shot. That's really weak. Yeah, we can deride and then use this. That's probably going to do it. So how about we deride? Kind of wasteful to use it on the first turn, which is why I'm a little hesitant right now. That's an aggressive attack, and then Anna cannot use her thing because I wasn't thinking this through. Let's just excite Charles and be done with it then. We can stun next turn after they've done their thing. Should still be okay. It's still fine. We can still stun 2 guys here and then focus the other one. Or perhaps not, because I'm an idiot again. But don't let that spoil you. Is he still... Wow, is that the entire encounter? That's kind of ridiculous, don't you think? That is actually kind of ridiculous, I would say. Especially since these guys... that makes Harry kind of useless for the entire encounter. I hope that ends at some point, but I think it might not. That is actually quite awful. Especially since I'm an idiot and didn't think this through properly. Can I get both of those guys in there? I don't think so. Perhaps if I move over here, then I can do both of these. Okay. I like that well enough. And then Harry can get a decent attack in, and we should be okay here. We did just turn the mood into hostile, which I didn't mean to do, but that's fine. And I can finish off this one. Then Charles can probably go up and tank here. That is also... Oh, we can actually take down this guy now. That's nice. And Charles can't move anymore, so he's just going to impress this one, I guess. It will get rid of his terrifiedness, though. How about I impress Anna a little bit, just to heal her up slightly. I think I like that plan. And then we enrage... Terrify, there we go. It wasn't as bad as it looked, but I'm a little dismayed about the amount of damage I'm dealing. That's probably because I should focus on money a little bit more. But this should be fine. The curse, the curse. There we go. So might as well just pick up some free supplies over here because I'm probably not going to need whatever is in that location. I don't think... I think the shrunken head thing should be somewhere in the jungle and not right there. This will be an encounter. I think that's the voodoo ritual thing, so let's visit that one. It is, and we should definitely be able to grab some freeze. Ooh, actually... Wow. I was expecting... Oh, it's an archaeologist ritual, okay. Well, I can use a tool here, right? That's a lot of tokens we're talking about. Or we could just start an encounter, but I'm not sure... I kinda don't want to start an encounter, really. Let's do it this way. Please don't fail me here, Anna. Okay, I'm not exactly sure that was worth the tool, but oh well. I kinda also don't want to do the encounter here, so that's fine. We get a treasure and a discovery from getting a treasure. That's actually pretty sweet. And we grab the study and the collect, which will also be pretty nice. There's a lot of empty nodes here. Let's count it out. If this is... a lot of these places could be the Voodoo Hut, actually. Are we going to make this work? We have a lot of supplies, though. That's actually pretty good. We want to check this place and this place, because either of those could be where we need to go. But let's first check over here. This is not the Voodoo Hut I was talking about, by the way, but it's still fine. We can grab some supplies from over here. We should... This could also be the... There's so many empty spaces here, it's really confusing. We should check for crystals first, though, probably. So this will be a yellow crystal, it is not. So we still need that one. Or am I confusing things? I don't think I am. Let's check this place to see whether this is the shrunken head. It is not. Then this is probably the yellow crystal. I should just check around for that thing, right? Yellow crystal first. That's a guarded hut, okay. But that's fine, not too impressive. Oh, we can hold a campfire, how about that? Let's hold the campfire story here. And we did not get our study back, but we can grab 8 collect to renown. How good is our encounter token? Not that amazing, right? We do get research for... I think the research is going to be more beneficial, since we get a lot of renown from that. So how about we just grab the collect here? 12% of collect, and then a little bit of research from collect. I think I like that better than the encounter here. Because the renown is actually... the status is not actually that relevant. So let's grab this and discard everything to be able to recycle the study at the end. I think that's okay. I could still be wrong about how this works, I'm not entirely sure yet. That was also not the yellow crystal, by the way. Can't help but notice. I want to move over here. This is probably going to be the Voodoo Hut, and we can probably make that work, I think. We're going to waste a lot of supplies doing that, though. This could also be it. That is the Voodoo Hut. Okay, so we leave this place. There's no use in knocking here. So the trick there is to land here when you reach exactly 7 supplies. So if we move here, I think we can make that work, but we'll have to count it out a little better. 2 pet monkeys, that should be fine. Let's beat up the monkeys and then think about reaching the shrunken head, which is a treasure I've never actually gotten. So that's pretty nice, but I've heard rumors about it, and that might be the way to go. We have an awful lot of supplies, by the way, which is actually really convenient. So can we beat these guys quickly? Enraged is pretty effective, it seems. We could also just stun the entire thing. Not entirely, but that's still pretty good, I'd say. Monkeys can always reach us. I think they will be able to. How about I move here and stun up? I can't stun both of these guys, that's awkward. Can these guys reach me here? They cannot, but it's also not that amazing a location. Can't quite reach the monkey in the back. Pretty great, pretty great. Charles, where can you move and be productive? Pretty much nowhere. Okay, great. Like that a lot. We can just take out this guy and then stun up the others, and then that'll be fine, right? Stun up these 2. Take out this one with Charles and with Harry here. Let's see. Oh, I didn't have to keep standing there. That was kind of a mistake again. I'm playing really sloppily today, I'm not sure what's going on. Exciting abilities, that's not that relevant. Is that your trinket thing? Probably. So those 2 guys are stunned, then we have the 2 monkeys over here, which I think we'll be able to take down with some more AoE abilities. We might be getting ourselves into a bit of trouble here. Can I take... I cannot take a sniper shot when I'm adjacent to people. I keep forgetting about that little detail. But this should do nicely, or we can do it this way, which I kind of like, because then Charles can do a big AoE thing, and that will probably clean up nicely. We'll enrage that guy. It's actually not that amazing. If I can make these two... Oh, it's probably because Charles here is saddened. Isn't that a little sad? Oh, we can actually frighten that guy again, and that'll be fine. Okay, let's just do this. Frighten him. We'll take 2 more hits from the monkeys, but that's probably okay. Oh, we don't actually need to scare him. We actually want to make him sad, but that's not going to work out for us. We are all very, very sad right now. Maybe we should turn aggressive. How's that? Can we experiment here for a little bit? Not too impressive. Not too impressive, I'm afraid. Maybe we'll have to let that wait for later. Can we heal up Harry for a little bit, or get him out of trouble at least? I don't think so. Unless I move Anna out of here and then patch him up a little bit. It's not too impressive, but it'll work. And Harry can take out this person here, probably with Enrage, just to stay devious here. And we can do right, but it's not that important. Let's just focus this guy and be done with it. That's all not very impressive. So, a little weak in the speech department, but we should be able to clean house here. Experimentation more relevant. If I double kill here, I'll still finish deviously, so that's fine. Alright. He bows, and the monkeys do the same. Okay, we just got 1 token from that. If we move here and then here, then we get a treasure. We're wasting a couple of supplies, but that's probably okay. We can also check out what's over here. So that's nice. It feels a bit wasteful, but at least we get we should be able to get the treasure, which is in this location. Oh, we actually can't do that? That is not how that... Oh my... That is dirty, game. So you can't even explore it beforehand? Wow. Wow, that's hard. Okay. I didn't know it worked that way. That's rough, though. Okay, plus power when it is terrified, or +2 experimentation. Oh, it's both to experimentation. When one of the targets is terrified, that should be all of the time. But doesn't this always add the power? I think this always adds the power. So in this only adds the power when one of the targets is terrified. I don't quite understand this training here. But that's really unfortunate. Okay, we wasted a lot of supplies doing that too. Alright, that goes to show sometimes you pretend to know what you're talking about, and yet you know nothing. Let's see if we can still grab the crystals at the very least. That's going to be another treasure. I want to check out this status symbol here. It's going to be really expensive, and I'm only getting 3 campaign tokens, and have yet to complete another encounter. Great. We have a lot of supplies still, so that's okay, but I was really hoping to just be able to revisit that voodoo hut, and then everything would have been fine, but that's really, really ugly. Because I think that map had a lot of valid locations for the voodoo hut to be, which is an empty location with a lot of connections. So I think there would have been a lot of valid locations there, and I don't know how to recognize that. Can Anna still be productive here? Yes, she can. Okay, that's fine in that case. We have quite a decent defensive team, so I'm not terribly worried here. Monkey makes people sad. Oh, and again. That's unfortunate, actually. Oh, okay, that missed, at least. But that's not very good for us. We probably want to stun up some people here. Can we do that if Charles moves aside here? How about Charles just moves aside and then uses this, or just heals himself up? I don't mind if he heals himself for a little bit, but if Anna moves over here, then we cannot get a stun on all 3 targets, perhaps if we stand here. I just don't think the range is going to be good enough for us to do that ever. In that case, we'll have to settle for the 2 in the back, I think. There we go. Charles can deride this one, which is not particularly effective, but will have to do. And then Harry, actually, does it matter? These 2 are stunned. We could just go for the ultimate attack of Ultimate Destiny. No, that's not how that works. Can we attack both of these if I take a step back? I can. I can take out both of these. That's probably the best course of action. I like that. Both of these are stunned, and we should be able to take them out next turn, preferably with devious attacks just like this. Please move properly. There we go, and I can finish him off. Nice. So yeah, we made some mistakes there. That's what you get for reading about stuff and not really understanding what you're doing, which I will admit I am liable to do. Nice survival instincts there, Charles, and that's a lot of tokens, so I appreciate that. Let's see if we can still grab the crystal. We've found none so far, which is a little annoying, and we kinda should have went to this place too. Was that a crystal? I don't think that was a crystal. Regardless, we're always moving here, so that's fine. There's the blue crystal. Okay, so we finally found one, and we are soon to be out of supplies, but that's okay. We'll check this one. Not expecting to make this. Anna is still not awful here. That is a decent chance. I could grab 1 supply, but I'll take the risk here. Kind of unwarranted, it appears. That's a lot of supplies lost too, but we'll take a few penalties and just scout around for the green crystal over here. Yes. That is fine. And then there should still be stuff over here, right? I feel like I've missed half the island, even though I've been traveling all over the place. But and yellow crystal. Yes, okay. So there's that treasure at least. Take the crystal. I still don't know what destroy the crystal does. I keep repeating that too, but unique to this treasure. Ooh, that's so juicy. I like that. I like that a lot. What are you talking about, Pinkerton? We need that juicy renown. That's really important. Minus attack, minus speech. Yeah, we're doing fine again. Let's go grab some supplies and forget about this one. This should be the individual scouting thing, which I think will let Charles do. Because survivalist is going to be relevant, I think. Chase the monkeys. That's a decent chance, so we'll definitely take that. Please don't fail me here, Charles. Please don't. We don't have to grab the supplies. It's only... well, it is 25% actually. But we kind of want these supplies, so let's be greedy here. Food trumps treasure, of course, and still 85. I'm okay with that risk. I think we made the right choice here. Well, obviously, because we succeeded, but it's not actually that obvious. Plus 1 discovery for each level. Oh, that's pretty damn good, I'd say. I would say that's above average. I would say that's above average, definitely. Okay, and we even got some supplies out of that, so that's pretty great. Sleeping voodoo pirates. Ooh, okay, we can grab some tokens, or we can grab a treasure, which is pretty good. Steal some of their supplies. I don't want to steal their supplies. Come on, who needs supplies here? But we can paint faces for... we'll go for the treasure. Steal some of their coin. There we go. 98. Go, Harry. You can do this. I believe in you. Alright. And... yeah, I don't mind taking a brief excursion into this territory, because nature challenges are still pretty awesome here. Do we want to risk a resolve here? I don't like that though. That's a lot of tokens for one resolve though. I'll take the risk. I'll take the risk. This is probably not going to... Ooh, nice. Okay, okay, and has made up for previous mistakes. That is actually a pretty nice bonus. So I'll say that much. Harry loses speech power. That's a worthy price to pay. Let's go and fight Captain Rush. Alright, listen to the speech. Blah blah blah, find a distraction. Violent distraction works. That's 100% for 4, study to collect. Otherwise, a peaceful distraction will give us... Ooh, that seems a lot better. I'll take a peaceful distraction, thank you. I'll have one of these peaceful distractions. People are so on about nowadays. Okay, let's go and beat up a ghost here. Well, not literally, but you catch my drift, right? We're getting some sweet treasures here. I like that. I do get the feeling that that higher scores are going to be more prevalent with the expansion. There might be a little bit of power creep involved. I'll be perfectly honest here. Can we... Harry's going to be useless again, isn't he? Let's see. Doesn't look too impressive. I'll be the first to say that. How about we just start out with a nice and juicy stun here? Then can we take out the one in the back though? I don't think we can. I'm pretty sure the answer to that question is no. Unless Charles can do some miracle stuff with his... No. Weak to enrage though, that's nice. Can Harry get close to her? No. Answer to that is also no. I think we'll just start out with a stun here, and then... We could stun the one with the blow dart, actually. How's that? A little unimpressive. Just because that attack doesn't really do anything against the boss. So we'll start out like this. And we're standing in the way of Charles again. But that's okay. That's not very effective though. Oh, his speech is also weakened. And it wasn't that great to begin with. Little awkward here. Little awkward. Do we just blast all over? Oh, that's so weak though. That is really, really weak. How about we impress this guy first? Yeah, this is going to be a slow one. This is definitely going to be a slow one. Can we blast these guys? Why is this so weak? He's weak to sudden, resistant to excited. Maybe Charles is just really weak right now. Let's just do it this way. They are going to be devious, but they're also going to be stunned. I don't think the one with the blow dart can actually hit us from here. That would be nice. And it would also be true, so that's a nice coincidence. Now how about That seems incredibly weak. Why is that? It needs a little ramp up, I guess. And it's also normally weaker than a normal attack, I guess. It will make the next aggressive attack a lot more effective because everyone's enraged and everyone's debuffed, so I think I'm okay with this. And then Anna can chime in and make this one really scared, or just take both of them out. I'll take an aggressive hit for that. Will be a little awkward because I'll be in an aggressive mood. I think that's too dangerous. Although I am risking 2 attacks here. I think the 2 attacks from the pirates are going to be worth more. Can I please just place my thing here? I'll take an increased hit from the ghost here over, and it's not even an increased hit. I didn't see that guy creeping up on us from behind though. But that's okay. Harry's in a little bit of danger here, though. Can we enrage that guy? What's his... Oh, he's weak to saddened again. But we are scared. That's okay. He can just deride this guy, right? How about Harry scares him? Are any others coming? I don't think there's any other pirates on the map. So we can focus on this guy first. And make him impressed, and I'm wasting so much effort on these nobodies. But I think, oh, this might actually, this might cost Harry something. But apparently it didn't, so that turned out to be pretty great after all. We want to impress him first, because what's his weakness again? He doesn't have a weakness, he just has basically immunity to physical attacks. So that's going to be fine. We could heal up Harry here, which might even be the right call. Yes, that would probably be the right call. And then we'll just scare this guy and start the slow grind. More opponents arriving though. Oh, yeah, that's okay. I'm glad I took the opportunity to heal here. But that's still not going to end well, I'm afraid. Let's see. Can we avoid this guy for now? I think we can, as long as we stay away for a bit. Then Charles can focus and then get a real nice enrage off next turn. I think that's okay. Is that where I want him to go? I think that's where I want him to go. It's better than moving him here. Yes, that's going to be it. Let's focus for next turn. Then the person here with the best speech defense, which is Anna, will block his path. And then we get some devious attacks in again. Or we could do a try to impress. I could do a really nice impress with Harry over here next turn. I like that. I like that. How about I try to impress? It's going to be more effective, or just as effective as a Terrify here. I don't hate it, and it's going to leave him in a much better mood for the next attack. So that's good. And still impressed for next turn. That's actually really sweet. And then Harry can actually get a really nice attack in. Oh, please don't. I didn't expect that. Wow. I was totally convinced I was blocking him off there, but he could just walk around the thing. He has 4 move, I keep forgetting that. Can I heal up Harry? I'm sorry. Sorry, Harry. I keep calling you Charles. Can we just finish him off right now? This is a really big attack. It's a really big impress too. I kinda like that idea. Let's move you back just a little bit. We can't shoot him from the other side of something, right? No. We're just going to have to finish this right now. Completely captivated, okay. And then we're doing a nice little impress attempt again. Let's just scare him, shall we? And then Anna does what Anna does and might finish him off. I'll go for a might finish him off. That's good enough for me. Sometimes you just have to take a slight little bit of risk. I like that. Devious victory, nice. And that will give us time to look at what he dropped. I'll leave the Spanish alone from now on. Captain's Coat. Okay. Strengthen your research on spectral matter. That's a lot of renown too. 1 treasure hunt, +2, +4 for every level of naturalist. +4 study from every level of naturalist. We have 5 levels of naturalist, I think. So it's 20 study. And Pinkerton recommends 1 treasure hunt. I don't think I agree, Pinkerton. I don't think I agree. I could grab... yeah, this is basically a no-brainer, right? Let's grab it. I like the way that looks. I like the way that looks. Don't you agree? Okay, let's go home. And we could actually do some preparations for the last adventure, which I don't hate. Because that's going to be a new one. We could watch all the fancy new tokens appear here, but let's just watch the results, because then we can get some actual preparation in, and that would be nice to not have to do that next episode. How about that? This is a lot of calculating, I guess. The game doesn't understand anymore. Okay, yeah, that seems like a decent score. Sure. Oh, and we get even more study tokens for each level of survivalist. Ah, yeah, this turned out to be a pretty good treasure after all, didn't it? All right, we're on 4,000. That's a nice score for after our 4th expedition. One last one. Definitely focus on our scientific achievements, yes. Alright, and then we could unlock how good is our discovery token compared to, let's say, 3 study tokens. 3 study tokens would mean 16 research, a bit of gold, and a bit of status. Yeah, 16 research for 1 study token, so that would mean 48. I think 1 discovery token is going to be better than 3 study tokens still. So, but something to keep in mind is the new entourage hull could be more relevant actually. Because the difference is not all that big actually. Yes, I think we'll go for new entourage because that might be more relevant than the benefit we get otherwise. For example, bonus study when a naturalist. Chemistry. We already have chemistry, right? Yes, we do. Automata and steam engines. We could grab automata here. That's not awful. +3 collect. Not all that great either. Let's check out second tier. Second tier would be research from encounter. We're not all that interested in doing a lot of encounters, but I appreciate the bonus research. But I would have liked the bonus research from study, for example. Not gonna lie. Let's check out our other entourage members, because perhaps we just want to hire some helpers, actually. That might just be the better call overall, anyway. Oh, and these specialists were actually kind of nice. It's not awful. Although perhaps not all that relevant. I'm not sure. Do we need a quick thinker? We don't have a quick thinker, so it's not going to be that good. I don't think these are all that relevant anymore. Yes. So let's just check out. Let's just grab Flavia here. And then we don't... Yeah, we will have more, so that's probably fine. Let's check out the 3rd tier. Quick Thinker, Diplomat. It's not going to be incredible, is it? Maybe the last tier will be good, but that's also really expensive. So I think we're better off just hiring some students here. And that will also help with the amount of insight we still have to spend, so I like that. How many more students do we want? Are we interested in any other tokens? Not really that much, but we'll grab a few merchants, I guess, because it's not entirely irrelevant. So let's buy one more student, and that'll do for now. Then we're checking our research before we finish. We could grab history for some bonus tokens. That wouldn't be awful. Anthropology is not going to be all that great, I guess. But that's another tool, though. That's pretty neat. But I don't care too much for encounter tokens. We could go for this one, which is not all that relevant. Let's go for history. And let's definitely grab this one. More gold from study, and then lecture experts, because we're going to spend a lot of insight now, and that will give us some more bonus tokens. I like that. No more research available. 900. That's pretty ridiculous, isn't it? Okay, so that's just one bonus science token, but that's probably fine. It's going to be the best call regardless, I think, just because of the amount of renown and other stuff we're getting from this. Yes, let's go. Now let's keep in mind to grab some entourage members in between, because bonus students, for example, could be really relevant. One more bonus student we cannot afford yet, so let's buy one merchant and then go again. This is going to take a while. Feel free to tune out here, because it's not going to be all that exciting anymore, I'll be perfectly honest. We cannot afford a student because we're not actually getting all that much right here. In that case, I should probably just do this until I can actually afford a student. Oh, I should definitely grab a new research project right now. These are going to be really crappy, actually. I could open an additional thing, but that's not going to be too relevant, I'm afraid. Let's just grab writing history here. Mostly for the Anna bonus. And then spend 2 more, I believe. Probably 2 more. Before we... Oh, just 1 more. If we're a little lucky, I don't know. Are we a little lucky? Oh no, it's going to be 10 more. In that case... We just want all the students we can possibly get, so that's going to be fine. And we're getting an awful lot of renown here. So I still appreciate that a lot. Entourage, let's buy the last student over here. And then we're going to spend a little more, grab a few more merchants, I think, because the students are just getting too expensive. Maybe they're already out of stock too, I'm not quite sure. Let's check the first entourage hall when we're done with this one. Can I just... Oh, I can just skip it. That's nice. Yeah, we have 5 more students, but it's going to be ridiculously expensive. So that's not going to be too great. In that case, we should probably just buy some more merchants. Like this. I did just get all of that, right? Yes, I did just get all of that. Just a few more merchants in that case. Can I seriously buy them in between? That would be rather ridiculous. They are buying the collect tokens first, though, so it probably doesn't matter. Okay. Another research project is available now. I think that's going to be the last one. Or perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps we might even get 2 more. Finishing up another research tree would be good, I guess. Although we only get bonus renown from hiring helpers, so it's not going to be all that amazing. But it's fine, Yeah, we shouldn't be worried about entourage members, are we? I think we basically decided we weren't interested in any of these. Maybe that's wrong. I could have been wrong there, but I guess it's too late to crawl back now. We could see how much we actually have, because if the best thing we're going to do is buy merchants with them, then I think we can just buy one of those entourage members. We're not getting enough status to be able to afford one, I think, though. But I'm not even going to consider spending insight on campaign here. I think that's ridiculous. That can't possibly be the right move. Will we be able to do another research project? I think we will. It's actually pretty insane. Because that's going to cost us 1,000 research. Yes. 1,000 research. We're only getting 1 to 2 status from every token, so yeah. I can see how that's not too particularly impressive. Getting a lot of research though, so that's really good. Is that not another... Oh, perhaps we've already passed the 1,000 mark. There we go. Okay, that's our new project over here. So we grab this one. There we go. That's not going to be too relevant, but sure, I'll grab one more from study, and I think that's our that's going to be our last project. We can see how many entourage members we can still acquire. We're not going to get enough status to do anything remotely useful here, I think. These guys cost 250. I can hire one of these. So we could grab 15 bonus gold from Collect, which is nice, I guess. That basically doubles the value. Actually, that's pretty ridiculous. I didn't expect them to be that good. Okay, I probably missed out on some things here, but I think that's still beneficial. Let's spend our last 2 insights, and that's going to be it. I'm gaining all the tiny renown markers with a lot of decimal spaces. All right. And then, nothing to spend research on, nothing to spend status on, so we are going shopping. Was there anything we needed to pay attention to? There was this, there was this, which we've already satisfied, and I don't think we're going to get another level 3 rogue or engineer, so that's going to be fine, and all of this is not really that relevant. Then let's check our entourage. Not relevant, not relevant, not relevant. Level 5 engineer we have. And level 5 survivalist we also have, right? Yes. Let's check our treasures. Let's see. Highest level survivalist, not relevant anymore. Each expedition survivalist levels, so we could give someone... Yeah, we could give someone an additional survivalist level, which I guess could be okay. How about... do we need to check this one? Or are there any other survivalist trinkets that I really want? Cooking is not relevant. I'm sorry, cooking is just not relevant. It's official. Do we want... we did buy the binocs. Can we... Let me think. We have advanced tools, tinkerer... We already have Oh, we already have... Seriously, did I skip that? Did I not know? Oh, wait, we have Tinkerer and piloting, but that's... We got the piloting because of the binocs. Okay, I was a little worried there. I don't think we can get her... Oh, that could have been the thing that mattered. Wait, we don't care about level 6 engineer because we don't have the entourage member. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I was a little worried at that point. No, all we care about is survivalist at this point, so we could grab... something? I don't remember. Oh, the barometer. Yeah, that's That's okay-ish. I'll give him... Oh, he's level 3 already? Wait, oh, he has another compass. Yeah, that's going to be more useful anyway. But we could give him one more level of survivalist. He's not all that relevant at the moment, which is kind of a shame. Maybe we give him a rogue trinket just to make him a little bit more useful. Does this one have any rogue trinkets? Seems to be not the case. Seems to be not the case. Don't really care in that case. Let's buy him one more survivalist trinket just because of the slight bonuses. And then let's focus on buying stuff. Stuff that's actually helpful. Do we even care about the final tier? I just bought it, but we might not even need it. Oh, this would have been better, I guess. Resistant rage, but hunting and tactician. That could have been helpful, actually. Another thing I accidentally skipped. Oops. Not relevant. Okay. I don't really care here. Maybe I should just give him some other competencies, but oh well. We need some armor for Charles here. Doesn't need to be legendary. Let's just first check whether we can get 90 for this, 90 for this. We don't need to sell the master book, to be quite honest. We don't have to have the best thing in every single slot, I think. If we could just give the master book to Anna over here, and then check what upgrade a legendary book would do for us. We could also focus on... Is that going to be better, by the way? Might as well, in that case. Because the downtown shops will give us a bonus on certain abilities, so I might as well do that, because we're only going to use it on previous abilities anyway. Oh, but I need to upgrade this shop then. Okay, I'll upgrade your shop. Fine. So we're giving Harry a legendary book of rage. That's going to be pretty good, I'd say. And then we'll see what we have left over for some armor. And Charles is going to get... Yes, I think Charles is going to get... I am doing this correctly, right? Yeah, he's going to get a legendary book of horrors, right? I am doing this right. Yes. Legendary book of horrors. Boom. And then we need 2 armors, basically, because I would like to also upgrade this one. And I think I'm just going to focus on physical armor for now. Defense only sold in the basic shop, and then we'll go for the best we can afford, which is going to be double master armor again. That seems fine. Double master armor for these guys. Then we don't have spectacular speech defense, but the difference between 37 and 45 isn't actually all that great. So yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Could have bought master boots. Would that have been better? Barely. Things really start to step up once you reach adventure tier, but the percentages don't keep up at the same pace. We have a lot of supplies here. That's actually kind of ridiculous. Okay, so that's it for now. That took a bit longer than expected, but at least we got it out of the way before we finish, before we visit our final expedition, which is going to be the Lost Island. So until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.